Hey guys, all right, hey YouTubers, everyone. So this is like part two of the first video I did. So make sure you go back and check that one first. If you're getting into cryptocurrencies for the first time, you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to use Coinbase first before you do this. Now, the mistake I made is I got Bitcoin first through Coinbase, and then I went directly to BitConnect to do the challenge. If you see online, like $100 to 200,000 a year or whatever, or in 2 years or whatnot. And from what I was informed, you're not supposed to do that, because if Coinbase, which is like ridiculously legit, thinks that you are connecting to an ICO that isn't legit, they can shut the Coinbase account down and lock up your money. And we don't want that. So the way in which it was explained to me through Team Us Crypto Baller is that you get a wallet, and the wallet is the intermediary between Coinbase and also the ICO that you're going to invest in, however you choose to do that. Investing in, to like purchase the tokens or whatever you want to call it before the actual date to make money that way, or to lend. It's however you want to do it. It's different directions you can go in. So the wallet that was recommended to me is called Exodus. And basically, I think the site was exodus.io. Just make sure if you Google it, just do Exodus cryptocurrency and then the right one to come up for you. And this is like your wallet. It's your middleman, like I said before. Now, it's not too much I can show you because I'm on an iPad and I'm not using a computer to actually download the software. But you're going to have to download the software to your computer, which is good. So of course you have an example. Of course it supports all platforms, Windows, Mac, and Linux. So that's not a problem either. And that's those three right there. So once you download it, the app is going to just open up on your device and you are good to go. Okay. And because I can't, like download it, which I've already downloaded it, and I just want to do this in one session because I'm trying to rush it out so no one doesn't make the mistakes I made or whatever. This site does have some screenshots that we can work with, which to me, to be honest with you, it was confusing. When I first downloaded the software, I did not know what I was doing. Again, I'm not sure if I was just being overzealous and I was rushing and not really reading and paying attention. So I'm going to just tell you some of the pitfalls and things to avoid. So again, you don't make the mistakes I made. So, of course, when you first download it, you're not going to have any Bitcoin. And the wallet is not just for Bitcoin. It's for a plethora of other currencies, alt currencies. And you can see that right here. Let me draw it out for you. Right here, it's like a bunch of different currencies that you can work with or whatnot. So I think that's cool, too, for this perspective of a wallet. What you're going to do when you initially set up service, if you can look at this screenshot here, let me show you. If it lets me, it won't let me click on it to enlarge it, so sorry about that, but I'll just kind of show you which one I'm talking about. This one right here, we have the exchange, but what you want to click on is wallet once you're signed into the app. And I'm going to open mine up right now so I can make sure I'm not steering you all in the wrong direction. Now, this is all after you set everything up. Also, one thing I like to tell people too is that you can be whoever you want to be. You can put a different email address, a different location, all of that, because one of the good versus bad of cryptocurrencies is that it is pretty anonymous. And you want to kind of protect yourself from being hacked and that kind of thing. Even though the wallets I like about this is super, super secure. You don't have to worry about that happening, but you still want to be as vigilant as possible with your security and your data and that kind of thing. So that was one thing I wanted to mention. All right. So when you first get in and you want to fund the account, you want to you don't want to go to portfolio. That's going to tell you where your current value is. You want to go to wallet. And what you'll do is you can click on receive. So if you click on receive, you'll click on it and it'll say your Bitcoin address, and it's a bunch of letters and numbers, and there'll be a button that you can click on. It's this button. It's actually right here. You're going to click on receive, and then it's going to show you your address for your actual Bitcoin. You're going to copy that address. Does that make sense? You're going to copy that address, and then you're going to go over to Coinbase. And I'm about to show you that right now. Okay, I probably should have done this earlier in real time. But again, I mean, I wouldn't have made the mistakes I would have made if I not have done that. So anyway, so you would click send over here once you get to Coinbase, and the address that you got from Exodus to receive money, you're going to input that when you send money in Coinbase, if that makes sense. And then once you put like, you know, that address in, it's a bunch of letters and numbers, all that good stuff. You're going to put that information in. And from there, you're going to be able to put the amount of Bitcoin from Coinbase that you would like to send to Exodus in this example. And you can either put a specific amount in, or you can just put send max, and it'll send whatever you have. Here again, this is where I made a mistake, messing with these network fees again. It just kind of made things way more confusing than it needs to be. So I wanted to send $50, but then when I tried to send the $50, it was a $21 network fee that I was not prepared for. So of course I'm trying to send, you know, $50 over, and I'm like, okay, why is it saying, you know, $25 or whatever like that? So again, I was just, you know, messed up again, not finding out or knowing what the network fee was before I was going to send what I want to send over. So the way to circumnavigate that is just know how much you're going to have. If you know you're going to start off at $250, then don't do like me, just send it $250, and just understand that of that $250, $20 or $16 is going to be used to transfer from Coinbase to your wallet. Or if you don't want to follow my instructions at all and you want to go directly to Coinbase to BitConnect, just know it's going to cost like $16 or $17, whatever, to do it. So just kind of a lot for that to happen. So again, I did multiple transactions. So I started off with 50, only to do another $30, only to send $75 over, only for me to now have $50 in my wallet with Exodus. So didn't make too many mistakes this time, but that was the only thing that I kind of regret, is that I just didn't think that it was going to cost like another $20 or whatever to do that. And a friend of mine was like, well, it seems like these companies are like just making all this, you know, charging all these service fees to make money off of these currencies, which I totally agree with. But at the same time, if you're into Bitcoin mining, which I would like to get into, I haven't purchased a mining machine yet because they can run between $2,000 and $4,000. The people who, for this transaction to take place, that network fee from my research, that is what actually goes to the Bitcoin miners. That goes to them because that's what's keeping this whole process secure and legit. So that's where the funds are going. But I'm sure the ICOs and the wallets and stuff, I know they're taking a cut of that also. It's not like they have to run also. So I'm sure they're getting their money also. But that just gives you another idea of what's going on. So just think about that when you do it. And then from the wallet, you're going to go back to Exodus and you're going to see that the funds are there. And then I think I showed you all that earlier. Let me see. Okay, bringing it home. You now sent the money from Coinbase back to Exodus, your wallet. And of course, that is where that is an instant. Like, I got worried at first, but it's going to take you about, I don't know, it took about 10, 15 minutes before the money showed up in my wallet on Exodus. And there's like this weird like cha-ching sound or whatever that lets you know that you have the money in your account. And then it's going to look like this. You'll see how much money you have in there, whatever that may be. And then from there, from your wallet, you can send the money from the wallet to the ICO, BitConnect in this example, or whatever one you want to work with. And that's the most secure way to do it. Wallets are super secure. Not only, okay, so they're going to want you to back up your wallet so you don't lose access to your money. So the way they have you do it, make sure you click on that. Not only is it two-factor authentication, where they send a code to your phone, they also send you an email that shows the that shows you the link in the event you no longer have access to your computer or things of that nature. And then they send you 12 words, like random words that they say you can do a screenshot of or print out. So if you ever have to, if you lose access to your wallet, you can input those 12 words and then that'll help you access it also. So it's like 3 different layers of protection to protect your money. Because remember, even though you may have your name and your phone number and everything associated to it, you can't call like customer service and say, hey, I lost access to this, that, and the third. I lost my password and that kind of thing. If there is no reset password option, you know what I'm saying? So if you lose it, it's like losing money. So what I do like is that they have so many layers of protection to access it again, but you really want to make sure you hold on to all of those means in which they back up your account, because if it's gone, it's gone. There is no backup or there's no other place in the system they can go. So really treat this like it's gold. And you're good to go from there. So that's pretty much it on my end. I will be doing another video on BitConnect, and happy journeys. Let's make this money. Peace.